Hey guys, Whitney here. Okay, so this morning I am going to show you a quick eye tutorial. I'm the kind of person that doesn't wear a lot on my eyes. Of course, I always wear my 3D fibers, but as far as eyeshadow goes and eyeliner, it's not very much. I do wear more than I used to, but I keep it pretty simple. So I'm actually gonna do one eye, and so you can see one naked eye and one eye all done. And I'm looking at my products and it looks like there's a lot, but it's really a quick and simple formula. So the first thing I do, because I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, to add some depth when I'm blushing my cheeks, I actually do just a little bit. I mean, you cannot even really see the color on there, but I do a little bit up here. I was just once told that it gives you this nice glow, and I agree. You know, you could even use your finger and spread this on. It's a light pink. This is our sweet color of the blush, and I really like that a lot. I don't use a lot, just on the apples of my cheeks, but up here you can see it just adds a little bit of something. So it's not flat looking. So I just do that, and I do that when I'm doing my face. And the next thing I'm gonna do is just go straight into my eyebrows, and I do only 2 steps for my eyebrows. The first is I have our precision pencil. This is the brown color. What is this color? It's called Proper. It's our dark brown. So I just go underneath, and again, I don't do a lot for this. Obviously, I need something going on here because although I have dark hair, my eyebrows are not that thick, and they're actually not in a great shape. I mean, it could be a lot worse, but I go underneath, and I'm doing this really lightly because it's hard to see in the camera exactly where I'm at, but I just go underneath. And let me tell you, you don't want to do this with the idea that you're going to smudge it a lot, because this pen is just not going to move. So if you do a really dark line, it's going to be noticeable. People are going to see that you lined your eyes or your eyebrows, and that's not the look that you really want to go for if you want this pretty natural look. If you want to look like you drew your eyebrows on, go for it. But most people, I don't think, really want that. So then I have this cool little tool. It's just a stiff brush. This is not a unique brush. I think we do have one that works for your eyebrows, but I've had this thing for probably 10 years, and it just works really well for me, and I wash it and it continues to go, and it's never broken down, so I just keep using it. And then I've actually got a brown powder, and you can see this is not unique, but again, you know, some people have their tried and true formulas, and this is what's worked for me. Now, when I run out of this, I'm not going to buy the same brand. I am going to buy a unique when I run out of it, but I have a whole case, so why waste it? So I just go over my entire brow, and that's it. These are the only 2 steps. Look at that big difference. Now, my brow should probably come in a little bit more, but I don't grow hair there, and again, I don't want to look like I'm drawn on. That's not my goal. You know, imperfections can be perfect if you're going for a natural look. So there you go. So there's one eyebrow. Oh, look at that. Well, I will just have to clean that up. Okay. So I've got the brows done, right? Moving along. So there's a couple other things I do with liner. I'm gonna line the tear line here with our pristine pencil, with our white, and that is gonna open up the eye. It's unbelievable how great the pristine and the perfect, which is the black, work together when you do it underneath. I'm the kind of girl, I don't even line up here. I do line this line here with the black, and now I've learned to line right underneath here, and I'll show you the difference. In fact, I'm gonna do that one last so that you can see the difference in not having any black underneath the white, and then with the black, how bold your eyes look. And again, not fake. It's just crazy. So I wipe off the excess, you know, my eye juices. I don't really want that on there. It makes it harder for the white to stick. Now, be careful that you don't go too much on the inside, because that will irritate your eyes a little bit. If you do have sensitive eyes, you're going to have a little issue with that. But if you're just going on the tear line, you get used to it. Right now, I can't feel anything. I feel like maybe I can see it there, but I'm used to that. If you're not used to putting anything there, just be prepared, because it's going to feel a little different at first. It doesn't hurt. It's not irritating. It just, when you put something on your eyes, it takes a little getting used to. So before I do my mascara, I'm going to put on my Younique pigment. This is the color Sexy in our mineral powders. And I love this powder because it really does stay where you put it. It's kind of like that, I mean, like, look at it on the cap, it's just sticking there. It's kind of like that kinetic sand that you see at, you know, Brookstone or stores like that, where it goes where you put it. I actually think I got a little too much on my brush here. I got a little excited, but that's okay. It's pretty light. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a runny nose. Oh, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and do my other eye. I'm a little excited here. I'll leave that and won't do anything else. I'm getting ready for work this morning, so, you know, as every morning, I'm a little scatterbrained. Apologize for that. So, well, and you can even see, like, that's pretty light. You can hardly tell I've got anything. This is perfect for the girl who wants a little bit of shimmer, you can see that, but doesn't want to wear a lot of color. I like for my eyes to be big and bold, and in the sense that they don't look like I have stuff caked on them. When I take my makeup off, I don't want to look like a different person, so that's a good color for me because I feel really natural. And then of course throughout the day, I don't worry about if the color has faded or creased, although you shouldn't have any creasing with the mineral pigments or the cream shadows at all, but it's just kind of a carefree color. So the next thing I'm going to do is just curl my lashes. Okay, get a little curl on there, and then we're gonna do the 3D fibers. Okay. I really apologize, I keep sniffling, but I don't want to have a big gob of snot running down my face. That would be lovely in a morning tutorial. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to have to do after I do the eyes is the black liner. And by doing the black liner on the inner part of my lid, that is going to create this look of volume and thickness without closing off my eye. Now I could do a thin line above my lashes, and of course many people do, you know, like the cat eyeliner, or with their liquid eyeliner they can do a, you know, a nice line that's thin here and thick in the middle and thin at the end, and I'm just not good at that. You do definitely want a liquid eyeliner if you're gonna do a good cat eye, but that's not a daytime look for me, and I just think it doesn't look good on my eyes. But you can still use eyeliner to your advantage, and that's why I like it on the inside, because then I can get that volume and that thick look without making my eyes look small. Okay, so, and you can see again these lashes, look how long they are, and look at my other lashes. Weak. This is so hard in the camera, you have no idea. It looks like it would just be like looking in a mirror, but it's very weird. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get any clumps here, but there we go. And actually, this is the new 3D Plus, of course, and so instead of wiggling for my last coat here, I'm just pushing it straight up, and this is going to keep me from getting any clumps. And you can see, no clumps, looking good. Got a little bit above, but I'm going to take my brush and just wipe that off. Okay, so I've got that. Now let's show you what this liner is going to do for my eyes. See, that just comes right off there. Okay, so the first step is I'm going to line up here. And this works really easy. I don't even have to wipe this one off. But look at that. Okay, so that's all black there now. And see how I get a little bit thicker looking right there, but it's very natural. Now if you're gonna line the upper, I definitely still recommend lining the inner, because then you don't get this weird like skin color underneath. It's your skin, it's not that weird, I guess. Okay, so you can see the white eyeliner, right? And that looks pretty good, and I used to just do that all the time, no big deal. Still makes my eye pop a little bit. See that? But check it out. When I put the black underneath, and this is just a thin line, very thin. Now look at it. Subtle, but it makes a difference. And that's doing for the lower lashes what that line above did, which is give it a little bit of thickness and a little more volume. And you know, it doesn't look like I'm going out. It doesn't look like I have too much on, but it looks bold. It draws attention. It's pretty fabulous. So, I'm gonna get off of here and do my other eye, but you can take one last look and see I've got everything done. And of course, here I am 12 minutes in, but I'm talking, I'm taking my time. This whole process normally would take about 5 minutes. Thanks, guys. You can check me out on Facebook, Whitney's Wonderful Unique, or Whitney's Unique Beauty. I'd love to see you. Thanks. Bye.